Hey, what up guys? It's me, IBlue Cosplay, here to show you all the tools of the trade that I use for making all my costumes and all my props. Mostly the prop stuff. I will go on later on to talk about how to use a sewing machine and all. But first we're going to start with the things that are probably the most easiest to get by when it comes to getting tools for creating props. So let's begin. Rulers, all these rulers, what? Yep, rulers for measuring and making precisional measurements to make all of the cuts and pieces like that. I use a multitude of types of those type of measuring tools. Also, most of the time I usually like to use the clearer measuring rulers, like the acrylics, things like that. I specifically like using this flexible ruler that you can get, places like Joann's and Michael's. With a flexible ruler, you're able to create like measurements for your head, and then once you take it off, you have the shape of your own head or wherever you want to make round circle shapes with. So this is also a very useful tool if you're making helmets or any other round surfaces, such as your arms or things like that. But it keeps its shape so you can mark it down on pieces of paper. So this is also good too. Alright, next we have our scissors and blades. So first thing I want to talk about is the utility blade right here, which is able to make larger cuts for like large foams and stuff like that. So this is definitely one of the more used tools that I use for making big large prop armor and stuff like that, especially for its long blade and size, which is, like I said, pretty decent as well. So make like direct cuts and things like that. So it's really nice right here. Then I also use a little smaller utility knife for more smaller precisional cuts on foam and other products as well. So this is definitely one of the more used ones as well. So also retracts and detracts, which is really nice. Then also use this little blade here as well. Usually called X-Acto knives or utility knives as well. Like I said, they're really nice because you really don't need to sharpen them. You can just get them replaced. Usually there's a 5-pack for roughly $2. So it definitely uses this for cutting paper and little pieces like that. Let's use that. And sometimes also I use scissors. Sometimes I might have made incorrections on my costume, or if I made something too large on my head or my armor and I want to make a quick cut on the armor, I use precision scissors for that type of thing. So I just make a little round cut, or if I do anything like that, I do it right there on the fly with scissors. Sandpaper. Oh. So with sandpaper, this is used for flattening down surfaces and also making sure that the edges are much more smoother than normal. A lot of times the edges might be too rough and might make your armor kind of look jagged on one side. So this helps that 9-degree curve be more smoother in the sense, instead of just jagged like that. So this is what I use also for that. And sometimes I also like to use this, which is nail file. Generally, I like to use this nail file for also straightening down those edges because it's much more rigid, so it's able to flatten down much better than just doing it by hand with sandpaper. So I use that as well. So that's why I have Dremel. Now with Dremels, they're rotary tools. And with rotary tools, you can change out your head and change out different parts to use different type accessories. One amazing thing about the Dremel tools is they have different types of variable speeds. So you want to go with slow speed or fast speed, you're able to use that with Dremels. And then you just, whatever tool piece you might need to use, whether it's sanding or whether it's polishing or whether it's drilling, then boom, you snap it together and then it's ready to go. Now you can tell this one's been used a lot. That's why I got a second one. Yeah, now they're very useful tools and probably one of my highly precious tools to have, especially when it comes to making those nice little sanding cuts, things that are probably impossible for just a belt sander or more high grade machines. It's definitely, like I said, a precision sanding tool and also a rotary tool as well. So I definitely like using that type of tool. And that's pretty much it. Other than that, I also have other tools I like using as well. But these are the ones I really use the most when it comes to costumes and just trying to do the right type of measurements and everything in between. So this is definitely one of the things that I really need when it comes to costuming. So there it is. Thank you for watching. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like it, you can like, share, subscribe to this channel.